तनवीर उम्मीद कर रहे थे कि अंपायर वाइड देंगे, लेकिन अंपायर के ऊपर कोई असर नहीं। देखिए किस तरह से उन्होंने चेहरा बना के बताया क्लोज था लेकिन अंदर थी।
बिल्कुल कोने में गिरी है। देखिए ओ टप्पा खाया है, बाहर गिरा है, वरना ये तो लाइन पे गिरा है। दोनों तरफ जा सकते थे और दोनों तरफ अगर वो दी जाती वाइड तो गेंदबाज नाराज होते।
मुझे लगता है कि कुछ भी करते हैं अंपायर, इसमें किसी को भी नाराज होने का हक नहीं था, क्योंकि लाइन पे गिरी है, लाइन के बाहर नहीं होनी चाहिए। और वो ये लकी ये थे बॉलर कि लाइन पे गिरी और वो नीली जो लाइन है ना, वो थोड़ा सा वहां से वो मिट्टी उड़ी उस कलर की। गुड डिसीजन। जोरदार स्ट्रोक, गैप मिला, 4 रन। ऊपर पिच करेंगे तो यही हासिल होगा, जस्ट शॉट रखेंगे तो परेशानी में डाल सकते हैं।
खींचा हुआ बॉल है, जोर से मारा, फिर से वो चाटा मारा उन्होंने। जैसा मैंने कहा था ना, पंखे ज्यादा बैट चलाते हैं। इतना बढ़िया, देखिए ताकत देखिए इसमें कितनी है। ये देखिए और शाबाश फ्लो सिर्फ। और बढ़िया देखिए फ्लो जो है ना, कंधे का फ्लो नहीं है, बाजू में पूरी खोली नहीं है, वहीं से घुमा दिया फोरआर्म और इससे चौका मार दिया।
स्ट्रॉन्ग रिस्ट है, फोर आर्म्स हैं, और इस समय सिचुएशन भी ऐसी है कि मारना ही है। 4 ही बॉल बची है। इस बार यॉर्क कराने की कोशिश, अच्छी डिलीवरी थी। पहला रन तेजी से लेना शुरू तो किया सोहेल तनवीर ने, लेकिन फिर देख लिया कि साथ में आफरीदी है, 2 नहीं हो पाएंगे।
बोले तो निराश होंगे पाकिस्तान कि कम से कम देखिए मुसीबतें हुई थी, विकेट गर्दी चल गए थे।
सिंगल गए।
देखिए एफर्ट बॉल चाहिए यहाँ पे, क्योंकि अब आप बेदेश डालते हैं, क्योंकि बॉल अब चलिए इतना पुराना तो नहीं, यहाँ पे शाइन कर रहे हैं बॉल को, दूर से दौड़ के आ रहे हैं, तेज के अंदर चाहते हैं। और वही क्या पता हार और जीत में फर्क हो जाए।
जी हाँ, निराश होंगे जरूर, डिसअपॉइंटेड जरूर होंगे, क्योंकि जब टॉस जीता और पहले बैटिंग करने का फैसला किया तो जहन में होगा 160 से 180 के बीच।
नली भी बहुत स्मार्ट दिख रहे हैं।
इंटरेस्टिंग हो क्या इनको सेलिब्रेट करते हुए देखेंगे हम अगर पाकिस्तान राइट के साथ एक स्लिप भी मौजूद, थोड़ा वाइड ऑफ द क्रीज जाते हैं एंगल के साथ अंदर और किसी बहुत अच्छा खेलते हैं, लेकिन क्योंकि सामने वाला पैर थोड़ा क्रॉस जाता है तो वो लेग बिफोर वाला भी चांसेस बढ़ जाते हैं।
इरफान पठान की
and Pakistan would want another 4 wickets from him today.
Yeah, they'd be desperate to get a few wickets from him. That's nicely played by Ambati Raidu. Beg your pardon, Uthappa, just very soft hands, and that's what they need to do between themselves. The boundary are not going to come very easy.
Against the West Indies. But they'd still take 4 wickets from any seamer today on this surface. He's an experienced man. He's obviously had knee issues throughout towards the end of his career, but when he's on it, he's a difficult bowler to get on top of.
He had a little bit of knee issue in yesterday's game as well, but still bowled beautifully. That's exactly what they want today too.
A little bit of a way swing. Yes, Sahel Tanveer, a really experienced bowler. Playing for the Rajasthan Royals, was the highest wicket taker in the first season of IPL, bagging 22 wickets in 11 matches. That's actually the year they won it, under Shane Warne.
Yeah, in 2010 he was in the team, but unfortunately that's the year your Pakistani players were stopped from playing in the IPL.
And also a man who enjoyed the final was Yusuf Pathan, player of the match performance in the final.
Yeah, that was a terrific performance from Yusuf against Chennai Super Kings. But at the moment, both these players are batting beautifully, sensibly. This over is bowled really well, but still they managed to take 4 singles. And now Sohail Tanveer just changing his angle, coming around the stumps. This might allow Uthappa to use that angle to play on the onside.
I think because he's getting that away swing. That's not a good delivery. He's trying to go it from off stump away, try and get that outside edge. And I think Afridi is just telling him, why have you come round the wicket? He's just come up from short, fine leg, Afridi, and said to Yunus Khan, why are you coming around the wicket? Get back over.
I think he's just looking for that magic delivery, which is a very difficult ball to bowl, coming around the stumps and then swinging it away from the right-hander. But if you're batting as a right-hander, you always want to use that angle and try and play it towards the onside if it differs from his length.
Yeah, and there's a big gap on the leg side as well. Yep, Afridi again. Just keep your eye out on Afridi. He's not happy. Doesn't understand why he's going around the wicket, and hence why he keeps talking and having a word with Yunus Khan. And I think he's spot on, Shahid Afridi, and he's got his way. And I think it's right that the senior player just says to bowler, come on, stop looking for magic deliveries. You've been successful bowling all your career over the wicket. Now that's better. One wide is what India bowled in their 20 overs. 3 wides already for Pakistan.
I mean, for these batters, the required rate 7.6 without even trying in this over. They've already got 7. If they can somehow manage to get boundary in the last delivery, another big over. I think it's been a very, very good start for India champions, exactly what they would have liked. A few worried Pakistani fans in the crowd. They just need a wicket desperately here, Pakistan champions.
Another wide, 4 wides. Just not got it right at the moment. But what Pakistan have not got to do is panic. I'm sure that man will not allow it. Because even with this small target, it's amazing how you can just put pressure on the opposition by maybe getting a wicket here and there.
And also, Corky, if you're leading the side, you'll always want to try and chop and change and see which bowler gets the rhythm quickly. You don't want to keep going back to the same bowler if he's already bowled 3 wides in 1 over. On this surface, especially in the first 6. And Ambati Raidu was saying that he's such an attacking cricketer. You give him a little bit of room and he's going to make you pay for it. This is brilliant batting from him.
Yeah, just a slight change in the field. So he did have a 3rd down. He's brought 3rd up into the circle and he's got now a deep point. Still can't allow him to have too much width outside off stump. That's a better line for him. You can just see that how he's set up as a batter. As a former bowler, you'd look at him and think he's trying to hit everything through the offside because his left leg is so open. So what I'm trying to do is off stump is as wide as I want to get.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you look at the setup, and he also gives himself a little bit of room on the leg side to try and open that offside. So you've got to be, as a bowler, very straight.
Yep, that's the line again. He's not a sort of batter who's going to hurt you leg side too much. He'll pull you, yes. But he's a sort of batter who just wants to hit everything through the offside. And he's waiting for width. He's waiting for you to bowl short at him.
He's not somebody who's going to just plant his foot and pick you up through the line. And it's 50 up for India champions in very quick time when you're chasing 157 on a difficult pitch. It's been a perfect start apart from those couple of wickets.
Yeah, I'm sure Pakistan are waiting to get out of this power play and then go spin. They have to do that. He gets away with that. He gets away with that. Saeed Ajmal, who was not on the edge of the circle, had come in a little bit, but he got away with quite a wide delivery there.
You can see a bit of panic, but luckily went straight to him. Final delivery. So far this has been a good over, only 6 from it, but you've got to finish well. Can't afford to give away a boundary in the final delivery.
Yep, just take a single. Gurkirat, 8 runs from the over, 7 runs from the over. 5 overs are done, and India are 51 for 2. 51 for 2 then. 5 overs are completed of this run chase. They still require 106 from 90. They're in control of this final at the moment. And we've been talking about Yunus Khan deep and just trying to, I'm sure, get out of the power play before he has to go. Surely he's got to go spin both ends.
Absolutely, yes. No two ways about it. And that's where I think the first 6 were very crucial from an Indian perspective. Yes, they've lost a couple of wickets, but they've got 51 on the board. Because it's going to be that much more tougher once the spinners come on, the ball gets older. There'll be a lot more grip for the bowlers in the second half of this innings. And hitting those big shots, as we did see in the first innings as well, there was a span of a good 36, 37 deliveries without a boundary. It's not going to be that easy. You've got quality spinners. You've got Shahid Afridi, you've got Syed Ajmal, who's come in as the impact substitute. You've got Shoaib Malik, potentially 12 overs of spin there. And that's going to be the key as far as I'm concerned. Post the 6 overs, straight after the power play. As you mentioned, Corky, spinners from both ends. 5 overs, 51 for 2. Decent start as far as India is concerned, going over 10 and over. The required run rate. And that's the other thing that the Indian batters would be quite mindful of, in making sure that required run rate does not go out of hand. Sohail Khan in to bowl the last over of the power play. A little bit of a delay. A change of grip, the bat grip for Gurkeerat. This game's really tight. It's a middling total. India needing 157. And those middling totals, Corky, I absolutely love them because it becomes very, very tactical.
Yeah, and it's weird, isn't it? You try and explain it as a former player or coach. Why do these small targets affect batters? They just do. And it's nothing to do... Look, the surface has been a little bit tricky, let's be honest. There's a little bit of spin there. I think we've got to be honest about that. Did Pakistan get enough? Look, I'd say they're just about par, just. But ultimately, it's 2 ways you always see sides chase small targets. They either come out all guns blazing, go for it, and kill the game in the first power play, which I think that's exactly what India have tried to do, but then lost the 2 wickets. Then all of a sudden now, it's whether Pakistan can get a grip of the game with their spin and put India under pressure.
Well, that's a very tight single. Oh, needed a direct hit. Missed it. Yunus Khan, he was quick onto the ball.
Let's see whether this had been close. He went straight away and he put his head down. Here we go, this is the angle. Yeah, it'd have been tight. It would have been tight.
Well, the biggest challenge for the players right now is to realize their body, their mind might be a 25-year-old's mind they've got, but the body is not.
Back-to-back games as well. You know, back-to-back games, not easy.
Add a bit of travel to that. That's fine enough. Couple of runs at least.
Yeah. When you said a little bit of travel, yeah, it's not like going from Mumbai to Calcutta or Mumbai to Chennai. It's literally 40 miles down the road. It takes you 30 minutes.
Fair enough, it still is travel.
You're right, it is travel. No, you are right. And you could see that with Misbah, who look, he's 50 years young. He's one of the fittest 50-year-olds you'll see. And you could see that just affected him. I'm sure he's gutted. He's sitting in there gutted that his hamstring is gone.
Tense owners, you can expect that. Finals, India versus Pakistan. That's Kamil Khan, the owner of the Pakistan champions. It's such a close game as well, right? 102 of 86. Yes, you would look at that score and that equation and say, yeah, India is in a good position, driver's seat. I tell you what, the game really hasn't started as yet. that gentleman there, he'll come in to bowl. 4 overs from him, 4 overs from Afridi, 4 from Shoaib Malik. So that potentially 12 overs of spin on this tricky pitch. Oh, extra bit of bounce. Oh, that's good feeling. Dot ball.
And you can just sense, look, there's just a little bit of pressure building because of the fact that Sahil Khan has come in and he's just bowled decent line and length, hit the pitch. And you look at the comparisons now, there's nothing in it. This is a dot ball. They'll be exactly the same. 55 for 2 in the power play.
It'll be a dot ball. So it's exactly what Pakistan champions scored after 6, which is 55 for 2. This is exactly what we were talking about. Pakistan champions after 6, exactly where India are right now. 55 for 2. And straight away, after the power play, or rather power play number 1, we have Shahid Afridi. 329 matches, T20 matches. Another legend, an absolute legend. Yeah, he didn't field yesterday. Had an issue in his foot, big toe or something. He came off the field. Right, his field got 3 on the onside. Boundary riders, deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on. On the offside, he's got a long off and a deep point. And how much spin and assistance will he get out of this pitch here? Right, but before that, let's go down pitch side to Mandir Abedi. She's got a special guest with her.
I have here with me Mr. Nishan Pitti, founder of Ease My Trip and chief patron of the WCL. You've been such an integral part of this tournament. How memorable has your experience been so far?
It's giving a lot of memories, Mandira. If you see the crowd over here, it's like mind-boggling over here. It's just like I can't just still not believe that it's happening.
So what's the synergy between a travel company like yours and cricket?
So if you see that in India, there are only 2 things which are being celebrated. Cricket is the most celebrated event in India and across the globe also. So with travel, travel gives us energies to travel across the globe. So that's what we get the cricket in London or in...
Look at that. As soon as he played that shot, realized what he did. But it's a big wicket for the Pakistan champions.
Well, I think he's injured himself. I think on Bati Riley has hurt his back. It's a dreadful shot, I must say. Got to 50. You know Ajmal is the trump card. You're only chasing 6.68 and over. Do not give them a gift. That is really poor batsmanship. All the experience in the world should have got India over the line. He's let Pakistan in. Raidu gone for 50. Game's not over. 98 for 3.
Close to 5,000 runs in his T20 career. Strike rate of 128 previous game in the semi-final against the Australia champions. Found the form that Yuvraj Singh has been looking to bat with, and plenty of support there in the chairman's box. This is a big wicket, and it's come at the right time, breaking the partnership of 60.
You must have an out clause in your mindset, Nikhil. I don't mind the intent, I don't mind the thought process to take on the spinner, but when you realise you're not to the pitch and you're hitting into the breeze, as Raidu was doing, you must have something in the back of your mind that just triggers and says, let me just knock it for one, or let me chip it for two. That was a poor dismissal of a player who had the game by the scruff of his neck. Now you got a new man in, Ajmal with his tail up, a slip in play, and all of a sudden the crowd in green feel like they're back in the contest.
Well, this is the moment for Yuvraj Singh as well. On the same day, 13th of July, 22 years ago, played a blinder of an innings to win the NatWest Trophy for India alongside Mohammad Kaif.
But watch out for this front pad. Watch out for this ball just skidding on here from Saeed Ajmal, looking for Yuvraj Singh's right knee.
Now this is the moment that Yunus Khan is looking to put some pressure. You got Shahid Afridi in the slip for Yuvraj Singh. It's the guys in the 30-yard circle who should be looking to block those ones, because even Yuvraj, Gurkirat will be looking to build a partnership. But for me, if there's a loose delivery, you need to try and capitalize. Don't go into a shell at this stage of the game. This is good bowling.
Well, good fielding and good captaincy. Nikhil, you mentioned the fielders. Look how close they are. That's Shoaib Malik at short mid-wicket. He's only 8-10 yards away. Extra cover himself. I think it's Yasser Arafat is right in tight on the one.
Two dot balls.
And plenty of spin available to Yunus Khan. Shoaib Malik hasn't bowled yet. Ajmal's got two more after this. Afridi's got two more, so this is going to be a trial by spin if India are to get over the line.
Takes the single now. Well, that's the moment where I think those are the moments that you need to close out. India now need 57. We got to 100. Now you can start counting reverse, but it's the number of dot deliveries you play.
Big ball this. Wicket and two singles off. Ajmal needs to close this over out.
Well bowled, really well bowled by Saeed Ajmal. It's 100 for 3. This is a good move by Yunus Khan. They've got Shoaib Malik looking to pick up wickets. Best way to contain, put some more pressure. And he's got the spinners and quality spinners. And Pakistan from here on in have got that sort of option as well. And Shoaib Malik got the better of Gurkirat on the same surface as well. He likes to sweep, and Shoaib Malik likes those variations. He's always looking to be a step ahead of the bowler, the batter, I beg your pardon. If he bowls a couple back at the length deliveries, and then he's going to try and slip one in to try and yoke the batsman. He knows that Gurkirat Man also likes to play the sweep shot. So this is going to be a really interesting battle.
And again, the field is right in under the batter's nose. Look at left of your screen, saving one. Right of your screen, saving one.
Hit me delivery. Goes up and over, deep square leg. He's my trip 6. That certainly will calm the nerves of the Indian dugout as well.
Well, that's a gift. A Larry Loosener from Shoaib Malik. Pumped deep into the leg side. Not quite big enough to go into the hollies where the crowd are animated as always. Previous over just too off it. You're asking Shoaib Malik back up side Ajmal's previous over. Only went for 2 and got the wicket. You release that pressure straight away.
This is good cricket by Yuvraj Singh as well. As well as Gurkeerat. As long as Yuvraj Singh is out there, he'd probably keep having that word with Gurkeerat. No risks, only if you get an opportunity. Otherwise, let's just look to rotate strike. Looks to go around the wicket. Shoaib Malik to the left-hander. Slip in place. Can he get the grip from the stumps, the line of the stumps, and then rip? That's when you try and get that outside edge, a little feather that you're looking for. This is by no means, Nobby, this game is over.
Absolutely not. Yunus Khan is catching at cover. Now there's a huge gap at mid-wicket, and all Yuvraj will want here is just a ball to tuck into leg side. I think Pakistan could try and block that leg side off as well. It may mean bringing an extra man inside the ring and being a little bit aggressive.
Right, Nobby. India-Pakistan final of the WCL. Can you bring in long on? If you're looking to bowl from around the wicket, bring in long on in the 30-yard circle and look to bowl that 4th stump line because you have a fielder and slip as well.
I wouldn't bring in long on, and the reason being long on is quite an easy stroke for Yuvraj with that free-flowing bat. Yuvraj is not a sweeper of the ball behind square. At the moment, there's a deep backward square. He doesn't need to be there. If Yuvraj sweeps, he generally goes mid-wicket. So I could bring in up the top left of your screen, could come into a short mid-wicket, and maybe ask Yuvraj, do you want to get down on one knee? It's a long way down for you, and sweep hard behind square because it's not natural.
We'll see the comparisons at this moment in time in this run chase. The India champions ahead of the game. But it's you want somebody in his eye line to be in the 30-yard circle, just to tempt him, just to play that little risk of 6 runs, even if you get hit for a 6. Somebody said the old cliched saying, you got to risk it to get the biscuit.
Risk it for a biscuit, says Nikhil Chopra. What kind of biscuit? That's the question. Does it have chocolate on it?
Now, as a bowler, you don't want to give those free singles just a tap on the onside. The next couple of overs are going to be key. The next 12-14 deliveries.
That was such a poor ball there from Shoaib Malik because that's all Yuvraj wanted. All he wanted was to dink it leg side and get off strike. And Shoaib Malik gave him the perfect ball for it.
Don't sweep is the angle. Gurkeerat, the sack batsman. What a shot that he'd probably be thinking about while walking back to the dugout. The Pakistan champions back in the game.
Brilliant, Shoaib Malik. The angle. It's all about the angle here. And it's a very, very strange dismissal from Gurkeerat Man because generally he'll hit that behind point. For some reason, he's trying to hoik it leg side. Simple catch for Kamran Akmal, who takes charge of the situation, as any good keeper does. And that is another baffling shot selection. Gurkeerat Man has to go. 34, 108 for 4.
Yusuf Pathan. So 5,000 runs with a strike rate of also closing towards 140, best of 100. Yeah, well, he's been in top-notch form. Yesterday also, the blinder of an innings got to that half century in quick time. 51 not out. Great little partnership between the two brothers, Irfan and Yusuf. Now, with at least Yusuf Pathan, you know that he's not going to be playing any risky shot. Gurkeet Adnan, you just hit a 6. You'd be thinking about that shot. You're not looking to chase down 12 in the over or 11 in over, 6 in over. You got the 6, you got the 2 singles, 8. Look to take the game deep. Leg slip as well. Dot ball. Good comeback by Shoaib Malik. It's 108 for 4. Yusuf Pathan at crease. Ambati Raidu played a bad shot after getting 50. Gurkeet Adnan also a shot that he'd be thinking of after getting 34. Partnership would be key. I mean 2 wickets to his name. Big wicket by Shoaib Malik in the previous over as well. Saeed Ajmal also getting a wicket. Saeed Ajmal knows he was looking to flight one and deceive Yuvraj Singh. He wanted him to drive, but that was really full. Does he go with the dusra to Yusuf Pathan straight away? He's got a slip in place. Does he look to go off stump or slightly outside off stump? Well, there's no protection on the offside, so they've got that little carrot dangling for a 4 to Yusuf. The block hole, well, that wasn't intended. He doesn't want to give away singles at this stage to just try and bowl to the left-hander. Yuvraj Singh. Even Kamil Khan, the Pakistan champions team owner, he looks relaxed actually.
Yeah, he looks relaxed on the outside. I reckon inside he's going 90. He'll be desperate for this trophy. A lot of planning would have went into this side. A lot of people behind the scenes working feverishly to ensure the players are looked after as well as they can be. And when you get to the final, you've got one thing on your mind: winning.
Slip in place. Slightly too full. Wasn't a bad delivery. You want the left-hander to shut the face of the bat, but it was too full. If you want to get him to top edge one.
3 balls this over have been too full. First ball was a full toss. Second ball to Yusuf was a long half volley, and even that ball there was too short. You need to be bowling just back a little bit so it skids onto the shin.
Well under 6 now, 13 off the over, 135 to 4.
Well, Yusuf has power, but he's also got good touch. Lovely late cut for 4. He knows exactly where the field is. He uses his wrist. He lets the ball roll right onto the face of the bat. Excellent from the experienced Yusuf Pathan.
Four overs remaining, and this worm is catching up very quickly. 22 required of 24 deliveries. And India champions, they've got plenty of wickets in hand. and they're cruising at this stage. Partnership of 27, 22 deliveries it took them. It was more work done by Yusuf Pathan, 20 of 10.
Yeah, the Blue Worm, the Blue Express, charging to victory here. 22 from 24. World Championship of Legends. 10 days of epic action, enthralling cricket, partisan crowds.
Anything else left?
I'll come back to you.
Yunus been forced to bring his paceman back. The first delivery swung in a bit, so might see a little bit of reverse. That's the last option Pakistan have got. Can Wahab do the magic here?
Well, they've got to bring a man or two in here, Walker. Required rate's 5.7, but they've got to get another man or two inside the ring. Just 4 inside. I think they've just got to go for it here, Pakistan, because otherwise India will win with 2 overs to spare.
Yeah, I'm trying to think which fielder can come in. Maybe a mid-wicket fielder. Ask Yuvraj Singh to play across the line. Wahab bringing the ball back in. He's got a square fielder, wide mid-wicket, mid-on. So there's 3 fielders. Maybe bring one inside the circle.
Well, Wahab's got a very, very badly bruised heel. Spoke to him this afternoon and he's under serious pressure. Yeah, his heel, said he's in a lot of pain, a lot of discomfort. Just can't shake that bruised heel when you're playing day in, day out. Well, Yuvraj, I think, was expecting a short ball there. It looked like he was about to turn his head and back away.
Crowd have got their money worth. They enjoyed this tournament. We had a Pakistan-India game earlier. It was a full house and almost full here again.
Change up, just a little leg cutter from Wahab.
Although Yuvraj Singh has faced, what, 17 deliveries for his 10, he feels that if he's in the middle at the pitch, Pakistan will always be threatened and feel threatened at least. And he's in no rush. He's taking his time. He's asked Yusuf Pathan to take the bowlers on, especially spinners, and he's done it beautifully. It's been a good over so far. Only 1 run.
Shoaib Malik, leading run scorer, 245. Ian Bell, who didn't play as many games as Malik. Tapa, 225. Sharjeel, 221. And Ben Dunk. So some good numbers there. Well done, Shoaib Malik. Nice touch. Down to deep third. Should get 2 there, really. Saeed Ajmal is slow and slowly round to the right-hand side and bowls the ball in. 17 done, 138 for 4.
Nine wickets for Nathan Coulter-Nile. Shoaib Malik also picked up 9 for Brett Lee. Harbhajan Singh, who only bowled 1 over today, picked up 8. And Wahab Riaz, 8 for him.
Nathan Coulter-Nile, the leading wicket taker in the tournament. Shoaib Malik, the leading run scorer in the tournament. Sohail Tanvir. One final roll of the dice here for Yunus Khan.
Last roll of the dice. Pakistan got to get a wicket here. And Indian point of view, they got to finish it in 2 overs. They don't want to go into the last over. Still very watchful, pushing the ball into the cover, looking for 2. Will only be 1.
Speaking about big players, Waqar stepping up when it mattered. India were playing poorly. And Yusuf Pathan, 3 half centuries in a row. And one of those half centuries was that uncharacteristic half century just to get India past the net run rate in their defeat. That 153 against South Africa. So those numbers are brilliant, but actually that half century against South Africa, probably the most important innings he played in the entire tournament. Chipped down the ground. Will fall safely, and with every ball that drops into no man's land, Pakistan heart breaks.
Yunus Khan only hoping at this stage that some falls short. One of these 2 play a poor shot, lose their wicket, and the new batter comes in and they might sort of sneak in. 6.38 is the required run rate.
You never know. You got to take the game to the last over. Whatever you do here, Pakistan, don't give up. Get the game into the last over.
Well, this is the first time a little aggressive from Yuvraj. Now, this was Yusuf Pathan against South Africa. It was a gritty inning, hit a couple of big sixes, but mainly he played on the ground, made sure that he doesn't just lose his wicket, scoring 54. That was a magic innings, and a good inning by brother Irfan Pathan also.
Yeah, it's that kind of innings is not something you always associated with Yusuf Pathan in the nicest possible way. You think of his career in IPL cricket, India just smashing the ball all over the ground, out of the ground, but he showed all his experience just to get the job done. Never flustered, especially after the run out, the mix up with his brother could easily have skewed his mindset. It was a wonderful knock.
I think Yusuf Pathan is going to look to take a bit of risk on this delivery. He did. Shirjeel Khan was the man at mid-wicket. It was a little slow. And that smile from Yunus Khan was that you got to come in. You got to come in. You got to take those chances. Let's get a wicket here. You never know.
Yeah, 2 balls in this over, just dropping into no man's land. So that tells me if I'm a Pakistan player, you're not out of it. Still need 15 runs. 2 balls this over easily could have went to hand. You've got players sitting in the sheds from India thinking the game is won. To get a wicket here and get a new man in and keep him on strike for a couple of balls, this game will turn again. Big ball this. Squeezed. Should get back for a couple. It's a very, very good over. Just 6 off it. Well bowled. Sohail Tanvir. 18 done. 144 for 4.
Considering what we see in T20 cricket nowadays, or modern cricket, this was a low-scoring contest. Pakistan couldn't manage anything more than 156. I think they were 15 to 20 runs short on this surface, looking at Indians' batting lineup. Very smartly played once again. Yusuf Pathan, Yuvraj Singh in no rush, no hurry at all. And this is, for me, was a turning point. That catch taken, things would have been different. He had plenty of padding on the fingers, especially on the left finger. Couldn't really grasp that.
Wahab again. Now then, mid-off inside the ring. Yusuf realising and sensing the opportunity and takes another ease. My trip six. The brother loves it.
Bit of aggression. What a tournament Yusuf Pathan is having, or he had. Brilliant, taking his team to the victory. Good start of the over once again. Tonking it over mid-off. Brothers happy.
Goes leg side. Man in the deep. Takes it. Sohaib Maqsood, I tell you what, Walker. It's not done yet.
I hope it's not too late. Wonderfully taken, Sohaib Maqsood. 6 on the first ball, and slow delivery from Wahab Riaz. Picked the man in the deep. Sohaib Maqsood might be a little too late in this competition. 30 from Yusuf Pathan, a match-winning 30. 155, 150 for 5.
Right then, over to you, younger brother. Irfan replaces Yusuf. 150 for 5, 7 off 10.
Well, he has made job really easy for the younger brother. Fantastic knock from Yusuf Pathan. 30 of 16 in this sort of situation. There was pressure, and he handled the pressure really well. And Yuvraj Singh, he wants to be out there when they win this game. 7 needed of 10.
Can they get another man inside the ring? New man on strike, Irfan on strike. I think Yunus needs to get another man inside the ring here. Just got the solitary 4. Now inside edge onto pad. What's your football like? What? Oh, left footer. This is the end of Yusuf. He played a good hand here, Walker.
Yeah, his eyes lit up when he saw that slow delivery in his arc. He wanted to go a little finer. Good catch, really good catch. Sohaib Maqsood was the man. Something to cheer for those green shirts.
You're not there yet, sir. You haven't won it yet. He's saying just calm down. Good hand from Yusuf.
Yusuf Pathan doesn't want to go upstairs. He doesn't want to take his pads off. What a tournament we had. We saw everything. Good delivery. But Pakistan need Yuvraj's wicket.
5 from 8. And they need to get the game into the last over. What can Wahab do here? What can Wahab do in these next 2 balls to try and squeeze 1 single and a dot to give somebody 4 to play with in the last over? If scores are level, we'll have a bowl out, old school. Pretty good, and good from Cameron Akmal. That's a good take, Walker. That's not easy. Ball hopping before the keeper, could easily get away from Cameron.
Yeah, it was an awkward bounce. Very, very close to that off stump. And ball just bouncing in front. He made sure that he kept his body, his legs, everything behind that ball.
Excellent from Cameron Akmal. I tell you what, was a big shot from Irfan Pathan, because that was not far away from the off bail. 5 from 7. Will Irfan go big, or will he be happy just to take a single maybe and get into the last over? Single's good for Pakistan. 4 off 6, and one never knows.
Well, single will be good for India also, because it's only 5 required. Yes, you don't want to go into the last over, but they don't need like 10 or 12 or 15. They only need 4 if they get to 1. That's wide. That's 1 less. So only 4 required now. Wicket can only help Pakistan here.
Wahab's gone for the difficult to control out the side of the hand slower ball. Would have been best advised to go similar to the previous ball and attack the stump. Look, he's trying to bowl that side of the hand slow ball. Sure, yeah, wide ball, he knows, the owner knows. 4 off 7.
This is a big delivery. Where is the wicket? No, another wide. That's poor bowling. Very, very bad bowling. He's already struggling. Irfan Pathan, why do you need to bowl slower one? Just bowl within stumps.
Let's have a look at this. The option is going to, again, it's that out the side slower ball. Why? 2 balls ago, he nearly cleaned up Irfan with a skiddy pace on ball. He's bowled 2 wides then. Oh, it's going to be a leg bye. We will take it into the last over. India need 2 to win. 155 for 5.
There's some happy, some hurting, but all in all, magnificent tournament. We had everything, some great bowling, some really quality batting, 6s, 4s, you name it.
Sohail Tanvir entrusted with trying to defend 2. Irfan Pathan is on strike. It'll be fitting really for Irfan to hit the winning runs. He's had a good tournament. We've got a 6 inside the circle. Sweepers a deep third, deep point, and a deep forward square leg. Long leg dropping back as well. Yusuf Pathan has had a marvellous campaign. With bat in hand, he's been by far the best batter of the tournament. And Hassan Ali in the house. The Warwickshire fast bowler, he'll be disappointed, but great scenes here. Magnificent tournament. Wakar played in great spirits in front of wonderful crowds. And this is the winning moment.
Yeah, it was in the art. And the kind of form Irfan Pathan has been in, this was an easy hit. Nicely played, and they deserve this. They played some quality cricket, really came from behind, and the owners are excited. The owners of the tournament excited. The 2 brothers are over the moon. India winning this game quite comfortably at the end. If you look at the numbers, but Pakistan should not feel that bad. They have won the game against India previously on this very ground, and overall in this tournament I thought they played some magical cricket, but it was India who stole the show at the end, coming from behind.
Yeah, deserved champions in the end. 6 teams started, 1 will finish with the trophy. That one is India. Harbhajan Singh has bowled terrifically well and brought real character and flair to the tournament. See what it means to these players. These players have won some of the biggest events the world game can offer, but this was massive. Chance once again to play with old mates, against old mates, and win a trophy. That's what it's all about. Congratulations, the Indian champions.
Well, India deserve to win this game and win the tournament. They came from behind, as I said, and the disciplines they were shown with the ball, with the bat. Love the way Yuvraj led this team and also batted right till the end. He knew that this total is not that kind of total where you have to go really big. He kept his cool, batted for 22 deliveries and got 15, and at the end took the game to India.
Marvellous scenes here at Edgbaston. Huge crowd, and the boys in blue have got the job done for the Indian champions. Okay, great atmosphere. I'm feeling Nikhil Chopra has got a superstar alongside him.
Well, Harbhajan Singh with me, the Terminator. Harbhajan winning the finals of the WCL, but just talk me through the atmosphere once again here at Edgbaston.
Well, absolutely brilliant to be here, and winning this, especially against Pakistan, means a lot. So, chuck the India! You can hear them all. Chuck the India!
The crowd has been supporting India champions as well as the Pakistan champions. But every time a wicket fell when you guys were bowling, the crowd has been phenomenal. A word for them.
Well, obviously, special thanks to everyone, whoever is here, whether from India, from Pakistan, from any country. They came here to support the game. Beautiful, and obviously we played better today than Pakistan. Respect to their team. They were a brilliant team, but we played better today, and we ended up winning the cup, so which was great.
Well, we came here on the 2nd of July. We've had 11 days, Baju, and as the tournament has progressed, every single player has found form. It has been incredible seeing you guys compete. How have you felt competing once again?
Well, we came here without any practice because we were covering matches for the World Cup, and suddenly we had to come here and pull up our socks and play. But credit to all the boys. They worked hard on their game. They execute their plans the way they wanted to do. So it was a happy environment, and happy team is a winning team, and that's exactly what we did. And we peaked at the right time, I believe. Last game against Australia was probably the best game of the tournament. That's what you wanted to do, you know, as a team, peaking at right time, and India certainly peaked at the right time.
Thank you, Baju. I believe Deep has got somebody. Deep, over to you.
Thank you, Nikhil. I've got Robin here with me. Robin, congratulations. How does it feel, mate?
Oh, fantastic. I think, we started the tournament pretty well, and then we lost steam in the middle of the tournament, and then some. But I think we came back and played to our potential in the last couple of games when it really mattered. That drubbing to Pakistan in the league stage obviously kind of bit us in the backside a little bit, and kind of blew the wind out of our sails for a couple of games. But I think, that game against South Africa where we just managed to qualify, I think really hit our pride, and then we were like, okay, we got to turn this up, and really happy that we've turned up in the last couple of games and played true to our potential with bowling, batting and fielding.
I mean, you especially. I mean, from game one, you look like you're in touch. You're playing regular cricket. What's the secret behind you? Still look very, very fit indeed.
Well, I'm playing a lot of paddle tennis. I've been saying this a lot actually. It seems like I'm promoting paddle, but I've been playing a lot of paddle. It keeps me fit, keeps me going. I'm really enjoying the game. I retired obviously to play a lot more cricket outside of India, but unfortunately that hasn't happened. So I'm playing whatever's come my way. But I am available to play, whoever needs me. Let me just put it out there.
Absolutely, why not? But listen, I mean, a tournament like this, you still have those competitive juices, right? And you know you can still play the game. I mean, what does a tournament like this do?
Well, I think it's fantastic. To be very honest, you know, when you finish playing cricket, it's a little bit of a big drop for any athlete, for any cricketer. You know, financially, even relevance-wise, it's a big drop. You suddenly you get away from the limelight completely. Your earning potential drops a lot. So tournaments like this actually is a boon for a lot of you know, retired cricketers, because they still find a way to keep in touch with the game and still find a sense of relevance whilst playing the game. And it's a way that they can stay connected with what they're truly passionate about in their lives. So it's a fantastic opportunity to be able to do that. And you know, to be honest, we've been here the last couple of weeks. Irfan, Raidu, Suresh, me. We've been really having a ball of a time. It's been absolutely fantastic to be able to just be kids again when we're with each other. You know, the whole, you know, we say in Hindi, BC keeps going on. It's so much fun. Honestly, it's been one of the best tours as far as camaraderie is concerned for me in a very long time.
Well, congratulations again. Thanks for your time, Robin. Go well. And now it's over to you, Nikhil.
Thank you, Deep. If I can just quickly grab Ambati. I know you're waiting for your family, but just a few words. How have you enjoyed playing this tournament and, of course, getting a half century in the final against Pakistan?
No, I mean, it was fantastic. You know, it's hard not playing cricket.